Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 12-inch Figure Fanatics. Today we're going to take a look at Sideshow's Ghost Face figure, and we're actually going to do a side-by-side comparison with a custom I've had for a few years now and see how they match up. Let's take a closer look.
Alright, so I don't imagine there's going to be too much to this figure. Not impressed by the box. Doesn't have a slip, doesn't have a window or anything. It's got this thing on there, wrapping the whole thing up. That's kind of annoying. So it doesn't have, I don't think it has licensing for Scream necessarily, but I guess Ghostface is separately licensed, and the company it's licensed to is Fun World Division, Eastern Unlimited. It says Ghostface is a registered trademark of that company, so FYI in case you were wondering. Like I said, we're going to do a side-by-side with the custom I have that I've had for a few years. All right, nice. It's got an interesting fresh smell to it, plasticky smell. Good dexterity. There's not too much to say about this one. So the boots have some nice detailing. The laces are sculpted. They're not really laced up, but they've got a nice sculpt to them. They have good dimension, and they've even gone as far as painting the holes for the laces. So they've got some slight weathering to them. Not much, but they look good. There's full rotation on the head sculpt. Let's see what else it comes with here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hands in various poses. Obviously, knife gripping hand as well. And then you have 2 knives. One is all bloodied up, which would be nice for display, and the other one is not. Now, it would have been nice, utopian world, if it was made out of metal, but no, they're just sculpted plastic and painted. But not necessarily a big deal. Now, if anything, if I could say they needed one more thing to add on to this figure. Oh, here we have a base. I don't know why they don't logo the bases anymore. They just give you a plain old base. So that's what this is, standard base. Like I was saying though, if I could have them add one more thing, it would have been the voice box, the voice changer box, and just so that he could hold that. That would have been nice, but that's being picky. Now, let's set this figure up, nice display pose, and then do a side-by-side with my custom and see how they match up. All right, here they are side-by-side. Similar height. My custom has kind of a, I don't know, a cheap paint job on the black part, but it's also a little bit tinted yellow on the mask, whereas this one's strictly white. But as far as the sculpts, I mean, they are similar. The nose on the new one is slightly smaller, but the robes are a little bit different too. This one is very baggy. It is slightly oversized, and this one here is decently sized. If anything, maybe a little bit too skinny, but you can just move the material around, maybe stuff it a little bit. But yeah, Sideshow did a good job. Now, as far as the boots, my custom has laced boots, and they look pretty sloppy. So I don't mind, once again, that they're sculpted. That's not a big deal. But my custom does have this, which I'm definitely going to keep. It is logoed. And overall, I'm going to have to give this figure a... I mean, it didn't do anything wrong, but it has nothing outstanding to it either. So it did what it was supposed to do. I'm gonna give it a 9. Maybe no. Let's change that to an 8.7. I'm gonna be picky and say that this strap here is a little too cheap. It's kind of they could have chosen a material that wasn't so stiff, because obviously the loop just kind of sticks up like that. Whereas this one used a piece of yarn, which is not necessarily any better. Probably attractive to a kitten though. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.